a tiny bit closer to the hard point. And they will have spawns for that impenetrable fortress that is the tire shop. Here we go. Off to the races as Priest actually, he starts this race off wonderfully with a kill and a Vivid there through the smoke. But again, hard point now flips, and Atlanta Faze will do what they do and soak up that hard point time.
Priest, you can tell that's a man who's just been in this situation hundreds of times before. The opening kill he gets purely with the pre-fire, but the retake, you see Vivid and Aqua, the little bit of duo coming out, each able to pick up 2 for the instantaneous recapturing of the hard point.
That was a clean 5. That was an incredible sweep. Now Faze trying to bounce back, trying to get those kills. A clean 5 of their own. I mean, what is this?
Well, okay.
What do we, I think we call that deuce in tennis. Like, they just serve back so well. And okay, Decimate finally manages to break the cycle. 20 seconds now and counting for Faze. They managed to reap what they can of this first hard point. Towards the second, we now look. 20 seconds on the rotate. I mean, you got to be expecting someone here on the Guerrillas to try to make that play. And it's going to be number 6. It was Saints for a brief moment there. You saw the minimap as the war rages here on the first. Aqua finds the kill. He's going to get a couple of seconds of consolation, but have to look towards the next hard point. Simp, he's got his slippers on, a cup of tea at the ready. He will be enjoying his time with Hackney Yard for a few more moments.
This is the ultimate theme on the map. Will the Guerrillas be able to find a way to get through the fires, able to at least contest, if not take him out for maybe 10-15 seconds? Or are you going to go into P3 down about 80-90 seconds just because of where you spawned from off the rip? And, well, that's the Dragon Ball Z story. That remains to be seen. We'll find out on the next episode because the first push is going to get just obliterated, just going to get stuffed. Faze, very comfortable in these situations.
Yeah, real comfortable. Comfort is definitely the key thing here. I mean, they know where the push can come from. They're going to identify those kills, and as long as nothing crazy happens, they should be able to hold it. Simp, the last defender here, managed to sit here for 35 seconds without really coming across a lot of trouble. There's the first shots. The trades come through. The last 20 will potentially... Nah, here comes Celium. Oh, no, he's going to get the kill. They're going to get a little bit of time out of this for the Guerrillas. So, 10-ish seconds harvested from what was an absolute sweat on second hard point. And already getting ready for third as we go towards the flip. It's going to be Atlanta Faze in a solid position. They've got mid-map control, they've got warehouse control. The only thing they're not really looking forward there is that backside of green, and even then, Simp may be able to take care of those kills, but Vivid, he's being real sneaky. He's trying to go for something at the back here, and is that going to influence spawns in any way? The answer is no. Oh, there it is!
Answer, well, I was going to say, answer is yes, they are going to be closer, but even then, you still have to make a bit of a cross actually get to the hill, because if Faze was able to get to L first, then you end up in a pretty bad situation, but hey, Vivid, job well done. He's able to get the kills and make sure you win that rotation, which, if you got what forgot what the storyline was from the first hard point, Guerrillas won 80-85% of every single rotation. It was just they were getting outslayed, and anytime they gave Faze a bit of a moment to actually win the rotation, Faze started to run the score.
Yeah, they did. 14 seconds remaining on this chimney hard point, or the smokestack. Faze already gearing up in the office. Blast maintaining that high ground position. Again, you don't want to be giving up that side of the map. Quite some time. Great shots out of Blast. Major Maniac and Priester. Good night. Vivid clean shot upstairs. And now we're seeing the Guerrillas start to get a bit of time here. Watch that mid-map push now from Faze. They've managed to just get around the outside perimeter there of the building, of the office shop. And again, they're slowly but surely now trying to make the play through mid. Aqua with a couple of kills. One of his teammates, Simp's going to get one there on a Vivid, but again, solid time. And now Faze have managed to break that one. They take care of the defenders upstairs. They take care of the defenders on the outside. And now we're going to have to see the Guerrillas try to break.
And a lot of that actually comes down from a pretty nice play by Priesta, just playing the approach slow, because you see Vivid thought there was a player under the window. Priesta never makes a move. He ends up putting pressure on the flip side towards where Simp is over by P3, and that was just a little bit of an opening that Faze was able to take advantage of, get those final 30-35 seconds, and extend that lead even further. So we're going to the next hill. Faze is going to have about a 70-point lead. So, hey, one big hill here from the Guerrillas. They're right back in the swing of things.
Not a terrible thing to think of. This typically happens in hard points in Modern Warfare. You sort of trade hard points. You're like, well, you guys get 50-ish here, we'll take 50 on the next one. Deal? Deal. Cool, let's rock and roll. Cell gets taken care of while he tries to make his way in towards the docks, building another fortress here on this map. Back with an up high position. Blast is going to try to take care of those players out on the left-hand side, and it's a full 5. Make it 6 in a row for the boys of Los Angeles Guerrillas. Aqua now getting a little bit aggressive, a little, I say, brazen, as he makes his way right into the open side there of the chimney stack, and he's going to be taken down. Still, supreme work coming out of Vivid. as he keeps that defensive line holding. And again, just trying to make sure that Faze don't really know what's going on here. It's hard to guess where he's going to be, but they will get the kills eventually. Another 20 seconds are going to be going their way. So you called it, Chance. All of a sudden, it's a much closer game.
Blast is a pretty big factor, is the reason why he's got 13 kills at the moment. Not sure if he's leading the lobby, but you got to imagine he's going to be close. And right now, trying to float around the office. And really, it's almost sort of like stylistically different from the type of like main AR role that like a Major Maniac is going to play. Major Maniac very much about getting his teammates in good spots, doesn't really care about all the kills. Blast, though, his job is to slay. His job is to find all of the kills.
He's doing a great job so far. That was his third in a row. That's number 14. Faze with the hard point as we now get into our second set of the rotations. The battle rages. Saints, if he can win this, that'd be huge. A little bit of help from his friends, and he will get by. But the death comes through in the end. And once again, Faze winning their individual gunfights. It's going to be Priester playing it slow, cleans out the hard point. But still, eyes on towards that right-hand side of the map. You have to see the Guerrillas break the... History will repeat itself, and Faze will take a commanding lead here in the first and second hard points on this rotation.
And that's beautiful stuff from Faze as well, because they effectively made Blast irrelevant on the wrong side of the map, because as soon as Blast started in good position, Celium chopped them down. They didn't throw their life away. They kept the pressure in and around the P1. Priest is killing everything in sight. He was on a 6 spree, and more importantly than all the kills, they win the rotation of P2, which, yes, admittedly the Guerrillas did break through on last time, but it took them about 50 seconds to make it happen.
Yeah, that sweet 10 was nice, but they wanted to get it a lot sooner. Can they get it done here? Making the way through mid-map now, and again, you see the guns of Faze. They're watching those angles, trying to make sure no one gets through. Smoke's going to really help in that instance, and Celium, from the smoke, he emerges, finds that kill. Decimate was the only player to really get through. Saints is getting a little bit closer. He actually wins his fight, so one step closer. Are going to be the Guerrillas now. Can they find any reinforcements? Nope, Simp's going to get the kill. Makes safe the bottom of the tire shop, and Major Maniac can keep about his business. And Faze, once again, are going to be getting the next 5 odds of this hard point. Do you just give this up? It's very, very difficult to do so. That's going to put Faze in even closer position to find the win here. Hackney is just so unforgiving, man. It's so unforgiving.
Yeah, I would be actually interested. I don't know if this would even be possible to figure out without spending an insane amount of time, but just to go and figure out, like, hey, if you don't find a way to get through on P2, if you're spawning on bad side, what percentage of those games do you just outright lose? Because we saw a moment, actually, where, like, Guerrillas started to close the gap a little bit. We're only down by 10 points. Then you go right back to the P1, P2 split, and all of a sudden you're down by 100, and it's not a hopeless situation to be in, but I'm not very hopeful.
It's tricky, but it's not over yet, mate. Not quite over yet. Smokestack's still in the hands of the Guerrillas. If Decimate goes down now to a... Whoa, hello! I was going to say Simpson, a great spot, and then Saints comes out of nowhere and jacks him in the box. Blast going to find the kill there on the back. Keep the hard point in the hands of the Guerrillas for now. 25 seconds remain. They've got a decent amount of green control, but here he is. Major Maniac playing for his teammates will go down. Aqua's going to make safe the top of the office, and that's going to be good for now. Trying to identify where the remaining members of Faze are going to be coming from. Vivid wins once again. Another lovely little 1v1. 16 to 29 for him, though. He's not really been that impactful. Can he find something here? These players with Faze coming in off spawn. Nice tags. 2 members of his teammates now trying to lock down the next hard point. Through the middle of the map, they cannot now go. Vivid tries to find a few more, but Faze win the fight. And once again, it's Priester who comes out on top, now alone in the hard point.
And you see Vivid was trying to be the cutoff man to the hill, but right now Faze, they get full clearance. They can run straight in. Simpin and Beezy, the duo. Well, Celium's the final, like, wrecking crew to come in and try to take him down, but Saints is able to go big. He's able to find 2. Priesta gets cut down as well. First push is going to be stuffed from the side of Guerrillas, so it's a terrible spot to be in, but far from over. 30 seconds left, and it looks like Faze might potentially chalk it up and focus on that rotation.
Yeah, they can definitely focus on the rotation. They're even more fortunate they don't have to focus too hard because they spawn very, very close to that next hard point. And now all they have to do is now fortify that position on the left-hand side of the map and sit in it for another, what, 20-ish seconds. It's going to be fine. They can get that done. And here we go. Sorry, it's even less than that. It's 2:31, right? Good stuff. 10 seconds now for the flip. And Faze. Look at the scoreboard, Russ. And Faze now. They're going to close this out. Tough enough to break the next one. They're going to get a few seconds to make it that bit easier. And now Beezy. Just try to push those players back for as long as possible. Faze are actually playing this far forward. Celium with great shots, and that's going to be it. The final 5 seconds as Faze relatively comfortably take the series 3-1.